Good afternoon, Smithfield Raiders. These are today's announcements. I've got Miss Riley. Riley?
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Not as good as you, though. I mean, you are doing great because you had a pretty huge game last night and a pretty big shot, right? I mean, I know you're a humble person, but it was a pretty big shot, right? So we'll get into that in a minute and the scores of the game, things like that. So here are today's announcements.
Don't forget, our holiday food drive competition is going on. Do you want to be the grade that gets let out first to enjoy your Christmas break? Get your boxes filled. There are boxes labeled by grade in the front entry. This only goes through December 2nd, so hurry up and bring those non-perishable foods, canned boxed goods to quickly help us provide for some families in need.
That's right. It is a pretty big deal. Especially during this time of the season where people have family members coming over or people don't have anything to really, have those holiday meals. So it'd be a good way to pay it forward. I want to coin that phrase, pay it forward. National Junior Honor Society members can now sign up to volunteer at the North Richland Hills Night of Holiday Magic. The event will be on Saturday, December the 5th at the NRH20 Center. This will likely be the last school-provided service opportunity for the semester. Sign up in Mr. Kirschel's room if you have not attended a school service event this semester. It's kind of a big deal if you're going to be in a National Junior Honor Society to get those service hours. So, attention student leadership group. This is you, right?
Yes.
You're part of that group. If you would like to order a t-shirt, please go by Miss Casey's room to sign up for a t-shirt. T-shirts are long-sleeved and cost $17. Please bring your money today. So that leadership group has done some great things this year, and so I'm sure that money that's going to go to those t-shirts are going to go to a good cause.
Attention students, the core value for this 6 weeks is kindness. Don't forget to see Mr. Shannon before you leave for Thanksgiving to pick up a Pay It Forward card. This Thanksgiving holiday break would be a great time to go out and commit a random act of kindness along with spreading the SMS spirit. Pay it forward, Raiders.
That's right. I guess I didn't coin that phrase. Yeah, we are actually printing off 100 more today, and those will go out this afternoon. Did you watch the announcements yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah, and so you saw that video. It was a video montage of actual acts of kindness, just randomly. So, but these were, shot just by people that had their videos out, and they were actually just kind of capturing the moment. It's not things that were made up. It wasn't movies or a skit or anything like that. It was a real deal, and so it'll hopefully inspire you to start thinking about helping people around your community, your house, your neighborhood, when you're at stores, things like that. Buying some simple things for people, a cup of coffee or donuts. If you're at the donut store, buy the one behind you. Or if you're at Starbucks, same thing. Or just doing service-oriented type things. Mowing somebody's yard, picking up leaves, especially at this point of the year. Things like that. It would really go a long way for some people. So, and when you do that, you give them that card, and then they can go on that website and fill out the information. But then the bigger thing is to then they do a random act of kindness themselves and just keep, paying it forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, sound good. So anyway, so let's talk about your big game last night. Did y'all win?
Yes, we did. It was like 60-something to 20-something, I think.
60-something to 20-something.
Maybe 50-something.
Wow.
It was.
It may have been an act of kindness to stop the bleeding. Stop the shooting and making the shots. I mean, you could have given them a pay it forward card and said, "Here, there you go." So anyway, so y'all did win, right?
Yes, we did.
Any players of the game?
Everyone did really well.
I heard everyone scored.
Yeah, everybody did. Everybody, like more than once. Trying to think, Kaya, Lincia, Addison. Presley had a really good game, but she got hurt. But she still did really good, and she's okay now.
Okay.
But yeah, Chloe and Casey and Lauren and everyone.
Very good. What about B team?
Oh, B team did really well. It was a little close at first, but then they pulled it out and won by a lot.
Well, they wanted to keep it kind of interesting,
Yeah, they just let them get ahead.
Right. So not only did you have a good game, but you had a big shot last night.
Yes.
So set up the scene. It was It was the end of the third quarter.
Yes.
And I think we had 2.7 seconds left on the clock
Something like
to end the third quarter. It was inbounded to you, and you turned around. It was like this slow motion moment. You turned around to see what the clock, and then you turned back around, and you just drained it. And it wasn't a half court shot. It was well behind the half court. It was probably somewhere between the 3-point line and the half court line. Something like that. I mean, it's a far shot. So anyway, it was something pretty cool. The great thing is we captured it, somebody captured it.
Lauren's dad, he got it.
And so we have footage of that. We'll put on at the end of these announcements, and so you can all enjoy the great shot. It's not often that people get to see something like this happen, and usually when they do, it's on Sports Center, things like that. So maybe we'll make Sports Center.
That would be cool.
So anyway, congratulations. Hey, you guys over the holiday break, make sure that you be safe and do smart things by yourself or with your friends. There's a lot of time to kill over a week, so just make sure you come back ready to go back to school and finish out the rest of this year, not school year, but just rest of this year. And so big things happening. We've got the start on the horizon, and a lot of basketball games.
Yes.
So did the boys win?
Yes, I think they did.
Okay, of course.
They did.
Right.
Yeah, they did.
All right. So anything else?
Happy birthday to Landon Pruitt.
Very good. Happy birthday, Landon. Y'all have a good. All right. So we are in our at the end of our week from last week, and we're going to check the growth from this week's. I think this is week number 3 on our No Shave November, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, did you guys do anything special over the week?
We ran out of oils.
Did you?
Our supplier ran out.
Yeah, you may be running out of adhesive too. I mean, things aren't quite as tight as they usually are.
We didn't get the double this.
Okay, I got you. I do like the mustaches though; those are pretty sweet. So, you guys nervous?
No.
Is there anything you're going to do over the break? Because when we get back from the break, it's going to be the end of it.
We're gonna try to get those oils.
Yeah? Okay. Well, you might want to hurry because time is running out. All right? So
he had oils over there.
Mr. Buchanan has a special Viking oil that he might talk about in just a minute. So here we go. I think it's clear that we are out of the millimeters, and we can just go to a decimeter. Let's see there. I've got 5 decimeters. So 5 decimeters is how many inches?
I don't know.
About 6 inches. Yeah. So you have 6 inches? Let's see what you got here. Uh-oh. I think something's wrong here. I've got 6 decimeters, or 5 decimeters, which is 6 inches. So 6 inches and 6 inches is what?
12 inches.
12 inches. We've got a foot working here. So you definitely might want to get some treatment on your facial hair because things are looking a little odd right now. All right. Thank you, boys. Mr. Pionis? Mr. Pionis?
Yeah.
Now, you talked up a big game last week.
Yeah, I did.
You did. I will have to admit, I think you're going a different route.
What's that?
Well, I heard you talking to your friends the other day, and you're talking about being a mo bro.
A what?
A mo bro.
What's that?
A mo bro is the one that goes with the mustache.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I see a little blonde coming in, and so you've got a mustache going there for sure. But I'll take the longer of the two, whatever's on the chin that's longer, or whatever's on the lip that's a little bit longer.
All right.
But I have just the tool for you, buddy. So I'm going to find one of those things, and I'm going to see if I can. Oh. Okay, hold on. Stay right there. This hair, I think we've got a winner here. Don't tug. I think we've got 3 inches on that bad boy.
Really?
Yeah, now be careful because when I let loose, it's going to pop you in the chin again, okay?
All right.
Okay. There we go. All right, 3 inches. Mr. Pionis, that's more than what was last week's.
0.8.
Yeah, I mean, you you really stepped up your game there.
Yeah, I did.
I mean, it's kind of hidden, though, so kind of,
Yeah.
make sure you protect that thing, okay?
All right.
All right, Mr. Pionis. Miss Diaz. All right, Mrs. Diaz.
What's up?
I'm not going to lie. It looks like you came straight out of a cartoon.
Well, I've been sleeping more.
Have
and
you?
You know what they say, whenever you sleep, hair grows, so.
Does it?
Yes, sir.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I will say it. That's a clean beard you got there, and a pretty tight beard. I mean, that mustache is really pulled tight. You know?
Yeah.
Can you curl the ends?
Okay. Yeah.
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 Okay.
I
Okay.
tried.
All right. Hey, I think you got some weird ponytail thing going on back there too. That kind of looks like the color of your beard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that's about, but let's see. We have got 4 inches. All right, Lexi. So, what were you last week?
0.2.
0.2.
Yes.
I don't know what you guys are doing, but man, oh man. I'd like to have some of that on this side of my beard because I need some growth on that one. What did you do that was different than last week? Besides sleep.
Well,
I mean, did you go into hibernation?
my parents wouldn't let me,
Okay.
but I tried.
Right, because you have school.
I have homework too.
Right. Okay. Anything big going into the last week?
I'm going to the hairdresser, so I'm going to get it like colored, maybe a little.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
definitely need to get some color because it's not the same.
Mm-mm.
I mean, it's a shade the same, but not the same.
Right.
So, all right, Lexi.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, Soos. Now, I know where Jesus' game is. Jesus, your game is in the sideburns. Your sideburns are so awesome. I mean, they cut. It's like a two-edged sword. They can cut so tight, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie. You've got a little patch growing there, and it's a serious one too. I mean, you've got it coming up from here all the way down there. And I like the mustache. All right. So where were you at last week?
Like an inch or something.
An inch. Oh, come on now. You got more than an inch. All right. Let's see that thing. Oh, did I pull it too hard? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got about an inch and a half on that one. You're the slow and steady growth, right? Yeah. Yeah, you got about an inch and a half. All right, Mr. Jesus, anything big for the break that you're going to do? You going to sharpen up those sideburns?
Yeah, he's just gonna sharpen them up.
There you go. All right, buddy.
And for my birthday,
Yeah.
might get a bigger beard.
Yeah? All right, go buy you a big beard.
Yeah.
There you go. I know it'll be authentic because, I mean, you've got some stuff working there. When's your birthday?
The 27th.
All right, buddy. All right, well, happy birthday. All right. Here is the Viking himself.
A lot of suspect competition.
I will
there.
say it's looking a little suspect.
Yeah.
But hey, I can't call anybody anything yet. So, what'd you bring?
Well, just
Of course, the comb.
care and feeding of anything you're trying to grow is important. I've got some Viking beard oil, but you got to be a real Viking to use this.
Yeah.
It's all about moisturizing and just taking care of things
Well,
daily, not just for a week.
I like what you said that you feed
Yeah, the care and feeding of anything that grows.
because it is a beast. I mean, it's intimidating. When I saw you before I ever met you, I walked on the other side of the hallway.
Yes.
So
yes.
all right,
So
you
did
ready?
my wife.
Yeah. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. There's no need for the tweezers there. Let's get this comb out a little bit. See if I can come out any food. What did you eat for breakfast this morning? Yeah, I think we're looking at a good. If I can pull that thing about 9 inches. 9 inches. That's pretty impressive there, Mr. Buchanan.
Yes.
Anything big that you're going to do over the break to feed or to care or nurture the beard?
Well, I'll speak some encouraging words to it.
That always helps.
Comb it every night,
Yeah.
and just
Does it ever get out of control? Does it ever just like?
I mean, all this takes a lot of work. in the mornings, especially. So it does get out of control sometimes.
I can only imagine that your grooming process in the morning.
It's intense. Rivals my wife's.
All right, so we've got 1 week left. 1 week left. I think you've got a good shot this year at dominating.
That's right.
We got the Woke twins that they've got something cooking, so we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, you guys have a good break.
3-second lane violation.